All right, team, welcome back. You know all that theory we've been covering? Well, today we're throwing the books out the window. This is all about action, all about practice. I'm calling it the Grammar Gauntlet. It's just you, me, and a whole bunch of exercises to really test your skills with the present perfect and past simple. You think you're ready? Let's find out.
Okay, here's how we're going to tackle this. First, a quick briefing on the mission. Then we dive into 3 rounds, each one a little tougher than the last. We've got fill the gaps, then hunt the clues, and spot the error. And to finish it all off, the final challenge, tell the story. It's a full grammar workout. Let's do it.
All right, your mission is simple, but it's not easy. You have to conquer these tenses. We've already done the theory, right? Today is about putting it into practice, using your gut instinct. Time to really flex those grammar muscles. Round 1 starts now.
Okay, let's ease into it with a quick warm-up round. It's called Fill the Gaps. Super simple. I'll give you a sentence with a blank, and you just have to pop in the right verb form. So every time you see the question, just hit pause, think about your answer, and then press play when you're ready to see if you got it right. Easy enough? Let's go.
Okay, first one's on the screen. I blank. Not see John since 2023. He must be busy. What do you think goes in that gap? Go ahead and pause right here, lock in your answer.
And the answer is, I haven't seen John since 2023. Did you get it? The key here, the big clue, is that word since. Since 2023 creates this timeline that starts in the past but stretches all the way to right now. And that's exactly what the present perfect does. It builds a bridge from the past to the present. Great start.
All right, next one. We're stepping it up a bit. This one's got 2 gaps to fill. When I blank be a child, I blank live in a small village. Take a moment, pause here, and figure out both parts.
So the correct answers are, when I was a child, I lived in a small village. The phrase, when I was a child, is like putting a frame around a picture. It's a specific, finished time in the past. It's done. Over. So any actions inside that frame, they're also finished. That's why we lock them both into the past simple.
Okay, last question for our warm-up round. I'm tired because I blank run all morning. Now, really think about the connection here. Why am I tired now? What just happened? Pause here and give it your best shot. And the answer is, I have been running all morning. This is a perfect example of the present perfect continuous in action. You've got a result in the present, I'm tired, and it's directly connected to an activity that was happening over a period of time and is just finished. The running explains the being tired. It's that direct link that makes this tense the perfect choice. Okay, warm-up is over. Now, for round 2, you need to put on your detective hat. I call this hunt the clues. In every sentence, there's a word or a phrase, a clue, that will tell you exactly which tense to use. Your job is to find it. Time to do some real detective work. Here's your first case. My sister blank in London for 5 years, but now she lives in Manchester. Your options are on the screen. Scan the sentence for that crucial piece of evidence. What's the clue? Pause now and choose your answer.
The correct answer is B, lived. And the key piece of evidence? It's right there at the end. But now she lives in Manchester. That phrase slams the door shut on her time in London. It makes it a completely finished period in her past. Case closed. That's why it has to be the past simple.
Okay, detective, next case. I blank my keys. I can't find them anywhere. Feel the panic in that sentence. What's the present problem here? Pause the explainer, analyze the clues, and make your choice.
And you got it. The answer is B, have lost. See, the real clue here is the second part. I can't find them anywhere. That's a present problem. The action of losing the keys happened in the past, but the result, the consequence, is happening right now. That's a textbook situation for the present perfect.
Wow, you are absolutely crushing this. Okay, it's time to crank up the difficulty. Welcome to round 3, spot the error. Now, I'm not asking you to fill a blank. I'm giving you a broken sentence. Your job is to be the grammar mechanic. Find the mistake, and then fix it. This is a real test. Let's see what you've got.
All right, have a look at this sentence. I have gone to the shop yesterday. Something in there just doesn't sound right, does it? Pause here, pinpoint the problem, and figure out how to fix it.
So the problem was a major conflict between have gone and yesterday. They just can't exist in the same sentence. Yesterday is a finished specific time in the past. It's over. But the present perfect, have gone, always wants to have a connection to the present. They're basically fighting each other. So you have to choose one. Since yesterday is there, the past wins. The correct sentence is, I went to the shop yesterday.
Okay, let's look at another one. She is living here since 2010. Now, this is an error I hear all the time, so don't feel bad if it seems tricky. Take a close look, pause, and see if you can spot the issue and correct it.
And the correct version is, she has been living here since 2010. That little word since is the key again. It tells us an action started back in 2010 and has continued all the way up to this very moment. This living just talks about right now. To cover that entire stretch of time, you need the present perfect continuous. It's the only tense strong enough to do it.
You've done it. You've survived the fill-in-the-blanks. You've hunted the clues. You've spotted the errors. You have made it through the gauntlet. But now, it's time for the final challenge. We're moving beyond just recognizing grammar. It's time for you to create it. This is your ultimate test. I call this the Chronicler's Challenge. Here's what you need to do. First, think of an important event in your life. Then, write a short paragraph about it, maybe 60 to 80 words. The only catch? You have to use the tenses we've been practicing. You need at least 2 examples of the past simple, 2 of the present perfect, and at least 1 of the present perfect continuous. This is your chance to bring it all together. So, what do you say? This is it, your moment to prove you've got this. Pause the explainer right here and write your story. Think about an event from your past, how it has affected your present, and what you've been doing since. Show me that you are a true master of these tenses. You've got this. Good luck.